Hello everybody from MTGO Academy, welcome to another Windmill Slam video, bi-weekly video. Unfortunately, this is Oshin here. Dennis is still halfway across the country, or all the way across the country in fact. Last time we had Lauren joining us and Stephen, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Stephen and I will be joining you.
This is not Stephen the judge from the Millionaire show. This is my friend Stephen, who has never been in a Windmill Slam video before.
Is there a guy called Stephen who wants to be a millionaire now?
No, Millionaire, the game show we do. The judge from that is Steve. So you can check out that game show on youtube.com/WindmillSlamMTG. What happened here is I rang Dennis tonight because I wanted to do a sealed league. And I rang Dennis to see if he had enough product on his account to do a sealed league, because my account is basically defunct at this stage. We only ever use it when Dennis is already using his and I need to record. So I rang him and I was like, do you have enough product for a sealed league? And he was like, actually, I'm 2 rounds into a sealed league. And this is the deck he has built. So this is the pool he opened. We can sort that by rarity and see what sort of stuff we were looking at. There's a general Tazri here that he's not playing. Of the Chandra's decent. Yeah, I mean, that's a decent card. I don't know why he's not playing this Bearer of Silence. He's in black-blue Devoid. That seems weird. That seems very weird. I might change that. Especially, he's got an Mara Entangler here. What? Dennis! But anyway, we've got a black-blue kind of Devoid-y deck. With some processor themes. And some removal. We've got no Oblivion Strikes. Our removal is a Grip of Desolation and a Tar Snare.
That's enough.
This deck isn't great. So Dennis is 0-2 with this deck at the moment. Let's see if we can help him out a little. 3 wins in a league is enough to get you another draft or half another sealed league. We have cards like Serpentine Spike. Might even have to play the Scarf from Existence. No, I think Dennis did a reasonable job. I don't know why this Bearer of Silence was not in the deck. The card's insane. The card's absolutely brilliant, and he's got a few lands that can activate it: the Blighted Cataract, the Holdout Settlement, the Unknown Shores. Prophet Distortion seems excellent in sealed. We do have Complete Disregard. I missed that on the way through.
Oh, actually, yeah.
And then Blight Herder for sort of a late game power spike. Yeah, this is working out fine. The Warden of Geometries isn't ideal, but not a ton of replacements for it. I actually don't hate Witness the End, especially because it exiles for Blight Herder, and I do like Spell Shovel. Let's make a couple of little changes. Spell Shovel's the 3-mana counter unless they pay 4.
Yeah.
The nice thing about these leagues, I actually haven't done one of these yet, but as I was mentioning to Stephen before, Dennis can just play his 2 rounds of sealed, and then we can come along and finish it off for him. The Zulaport Chainmage seems weird considering... there's a couple of allies in the deck. There's 2 Vampire Envoys, a Calastria Healer. The Healer seems real weird.
That does seem bizarre.
We've got 1, 2, 3...
4 allies?
4 allies in the deck. The Healer seems super sketch.
And then 2 mana drain one.
Alright, well, we see if we can do something better than this. We'd see about that. Do you want to see if we can fix this?
Sure.
Let's just cut the whole thing. If this will move. I'm looking at the red. The red seems actually very strong.
Oh, that's all. What do we got?
Let's take a look. We have 2 Reality Hemorrhage, which are both fine.
Yeah, they're very good cards.
And the Oath of Chandra, which is pretty good. I really like Cocoon Flameseeker. Devouring Flames seems totally playable.
Yep.
Valakut Predator is a decent landfall creature if we want that. Embodiment of Fury is excellent.
A very strong card, yeah.
We also have this Mauve Kozilek. Goblin Freerunner's okay. I really like Serpentine Spike.
Yeah.
Goblin Freerunner's probably fine. Sure Strike, I'm a fan of.
Really?
It's a very good combat trick.
Yeah, I guess.
If we go red-blue, we could do that. Red-green. Let's say we went red-green. And we went Vines of the Recluse, we went Oran Reef Invoker, we went Snapping Gnarlid, Stalking Drone, Netcaster Spider, Vile Redeemer, Pathwarden,
really good.
Beastmaster. That leaves us a little short. We can play the Brute Strength. There's nothing wrong with the Brute Strength. And colourless cards. Yeah, the black-blue seemed really weird. It was like trying to do a couple different things at once. Where did all our colourless cards go? Oh, they with the islands and the plains and swamps and the whatever else Dennis was messing around with. Okay. We have the Blight Herder, which is not great in this deck. It is just a 5-mana 4/5 essentially. Yeah, that actually seems quite weak. What have we got? We've got no great ways to activate it. Maybe the red green's not the best.
I'm kind of looking at it.
There's some good white. Isolation Zone, General Tazri. Man, that's about it, to be honest, unfortunately. Would be nice to play black-white, but it can't really be done. I feel like the red-green's sort of the way to go.
Do you?
I do. I'm leaning that way. It's possible we can splash. We may be able to splash. We do have the Loam Larva and the Holdout Settlement and a Cinder Barrens.
Going to black as well.
Cinder Barrens is... Yeah, we could splash black cards. We could splash a Void Grafter. What's the best black card to splash? Actually, I don't hate splashing a Void Grafter if we wanted to go that way. And that opens us up to splashing a couple of blue cards. I'll tell you what we could splash.
Is there anything you really want to protect for, maybe like?
Well, it's just a 3-mana 2/4 flash as well, which is also pretty good.
Yeah.
They'll quite often eat something. And then we could also play Prophet of Distortion, which is unbelievable in this format. And we just play Holdout Settlement. We play Blighted Cataract because it's a colourless land that if we find our splash we can draw some cards off it. What is Meandering River again? That's blue-white, isn't it? And Unknown Shores also. Unknown Shores is not great, but if it helps us play our Prophet of Distortion, I'm actually totally fine with that. And then we need more basics. Let's try this version.
Sure.
Sort of a rug. 2 islands. Does that seem excessive to you? We've got one. Actually, that would be only 3 blue sources. That's probably fine. Or 4 blue. 5 blue sources? That is loads. And 7 red and 5 green. Probably like another. Tell you what, let's cut an island out of forest. Call it a day.
Sure.
And see what we can do. Right, we jump in for round 1.
Go for it.
I tell you what, we'll make that a new video, okay? I'll see you in round 1. Okay, won the die roll. That's a good start. Let's see if we can get Dennis's first win in this. Perfect. All our colours. We've got Reality Hemorrhage. Oh, that's too big. We've got a Reality Hemorrhage. We've got a Pathwarden is our kind of our first play, but it's got all 3 of our colours. We've got 4 lands. We've got a early piece of interaction. I think this is fine. I think this is a reasonable keep. And I think we start on Forest. Doesn't really matter.
No,
we're gonna play all 3 anyway. But yeah. Oh no! Do we not have my key binding set up? I don't have my key binding set up. Oh, okay, there's another land. Well, not exactly what we were looking for, but it now can cast the Pathwarden.
I don't know, I was definitely looking for another land.
Were you looking for a 5th land before we got any creatures? Or
Oh man, you need 5 mana to cast that Pathwarden.
I suppose, yeah.
You know, what happens if you just didn't draw another land and you can't cast your Pathwarden?
Well, if we didn't draw another land, we were probably drawing other, spells.
No, man.
No?
Pathwarden.
Okay, that's the plan. We're going all in on the Pathwarden. Great, more lands.
You see, I wasn't looking for that one.
No.
Definitely wasn't looking for that one.
But let's just play a land. There's no reason to show him the blue just yet. On the plus side, he hasn't done anything either. Yeah, I like that we went from black-blue to red-green as well. That is fine. I'm not going to reality hemorrhage just Scion. I had also F6, so I was not going to be reality hemorrhaging it anyway. Right, what have we got here? Eldrazi Aggressor.
Haste.
Haste as long as you control a colorless creature. Now what we could do, I don't know if it makes a ton of sense, what we could do is hemorrhage the 1/1 and then it wouldn't have haste. But I actually don't like that at all.
No, that seems
That's a waste. So he can just have his hasty dude. Whoa, we don't want that sound on.
Oh man, that's a great thing.
The sound effects, they're awful. Well, unfortunately, we're still not doing anything at all.
You just showed him the blue.
No, we showed him the colourless.
Oh yeah, I guess.
That doesn't necessarily show him the blue. We could just be playing that as a colourless land. But yeah, I got nothing here. Pathwarden should be pretty decent here.
Yeah, it's a good beat stick.
And it blocks for all of this stuff. So, getting that down. Invoker is decent. Invoker's fine. Then we'll play Pathwarden, then we'll play Beastmaster, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully ours... He is stuck on 3 lands as well, so maybe you're having 5 lands is the way to win the game strategy will work out. Spike's pretty good.
Okay.
Did I... Oh no!
What?
I just skipped our turn.
Oh, hey, Time Walk seems pretty good.
Yeah, I just skipped our turn. I'm not used to these key bindings. What happens, for those of you who are not aware, is if you have custom key bindings set up, it's a really weird thing that doesn't happen to most people because it's rare that this situation will come up. But if you have special key binding set up, if you have custom key binding set up on your account and you log in on a different PC, it deletes your special key bindings. So I don't have my normal stuff set up and I accidentally skipped through my own turn. I like seeing the profit. That'll help us win the long game if we get to the long game. Serpentine Spike. So the curve here is we're going to go Pathwarden into Beastmaster into Spike, ideally. We need one more land for Spike. Well, we need one more land to Spike. No, Spike is 7. We have 5. It'll be 5, 6, 7. So if we draw one land in the next 2 turns, we'll be able to Spike on turn 7. And hopefully stabilize the board. Swarm Surge is scary. Creatures he controls get +2/+0 to end of turn. So I think unfortunately what we have to do here is block in such a way that our Pathwarden lives and go to 1. Skipping my turn last turn was not ideal.
No, that
was not ideal at all. I think if I had not done that, we would probably be winning this game. We'd have 5 extra life. We'd have a Beastmaster in play this turn as well. I think it'd be a much less precarious situation that we'd find ourselves in. Plus side, not dead.
Always a plus.
Okay. What do we get? Brute Strength, not what we're looking for just now. And I've done that in the wrong order as well. Oh, they fixed that. We can still attack for 6 here. That's good news.
Yeah.
If we don't die this turn, and we draw a land, and we
see Santa Claus.
Exactly. We may not be just dead. Okay, so he's drawn his 5th land now. Man, I really wish I had skipped my own turn. Alright, well, here, if this is a Brute Strength we die, if it's a... I don't know what... yeah, I think Brute Strike is the only thing that makes sense here. And that will kill us.
Oh.
Tar Snare. Tar Snare does not kill us.
No.
Spatial Contortion also does not kill us. Not drawing a creature does kill us, but thankfully we did. So let's play this. Ooh, do we even want to play the Prophet of Distortion? That's the question. I think we don't, in fact, because we can't activate it this turn.
Yeah.
So we want to leave up more mana than that. We want to go 1, 2, 3. And play Netcaster. And again, hope we are not dead. Well, that thing's just going to kill us.
Ew.
We really need that Serpentine Spike.
Ew.
I would love a Serpent. Like just any land. Any land, and I think we might actually just win the game. Do we want to... Now, the question is, right? We could have hemorrhaged something on end step. But we are dead if we do not draw the land. So, and if we draw the land, we get to kill the Sludge Crawler for free.
I see your point. Yeah.
So, land or die. Die. Okay, game 2. No skipping turns this game.
Yeah, no time walks.
I'm a fan of not giving our opponent free time walks.
I thought we were playing standard, man.
What do we see out of him? Just kind of an aggressive black-red deck.
We saw a black-red deck.
That's true. I just realised that... Oh no, Cinder Baron's not the... I thought that was the red green one for a moment. That's Cinder Glade I'm thinking of, isn't it? I don't think there's any changes we want to make in a huge way.
I don't think we've any changes to make, to be honest with you.
There's like Expedite could go... Plummet is the only card that can realistically go in. I think I'll happily just run it back. We are playing kind of all of our red-green playables.
Yeah, it's pretty much it.
And then splashing it down. Paul Cheon, also in this sealed. Haumph. Also in this league.
4-0, what a show off. Who we got?
Would you like to play first? Yes, please.
We've got
a mulligan. No lander.
That was that we do have one of those.
And another one, unfortunately. We will not be picking Dennis up his first win, I don't think. Well, I've won off multiplied. It's unlikely, but it's possible.
5 land. Seriously, best way to go.
You think 5 land is the keep?
Always.
I would almost keep 5 land.
At this point? Yeah.
I think 5 land's better than the average 4 card hand, for sure.
Yeah, sure.
We are going to go to 5 here, unfortunately, though. This is almost as good a 5 as we could have possibly asked for. We will actually keep the Devouring Flames as well.
Yeah.
But I think that might be the best 5 we could have hoped to see.
Yeah, no, it is actually quite strong.
Crawler, I think we're actually just going to shoot that straight away.
Yeah. Oh, that was only 2. I thought it was a 3-drop.
No, it just gets to 2 mana, lightning bolt something. You don't even have to pick a target because it's the only legal one. Perfect. Saving time.
Yep.
And the Devouring Flames is probably not that bad for us because we're going to be missing land drops at some point anyway.
Sure.
So the drawback isn't huge. Great.
Perfect, yeah.
Great. Spider for a bit of beatdowns, maybe? Bit of spider beatdowns?
Yeah. Is Tavar the one who used to bounce a land?
Tavares bans a land, yeah, but it deals 5 damage.
Not 4, no?
5.
5? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's not bad.
Sorry.
And then we have a land. Okay,
Perfect.
this is going fine. I would like to see another creature at some point, but
Did you just not attack? Oh, did you?
why would we attack? Why wouldn't we attack, I should say?
No, I said, did you just not attack?
Oh no, I'm attacking. I'm
Okay,
attacking,
that's-
don't worry. In terms of... Was he not black-red before?
He
Did
might
he have-
be. He might have been Grixis, and we just didn't see the blue.
That's possible.
Why do
Actually,
people
while we're waiting-
stylize words?
While we're waiting, I'm just going to do this real quick. Just going to fix this momentarily. In dual settings, no. Input settings. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's just kill that.
That's the looter, is it?
That is the looter, rummager, whatever you want to call it, ally.
Yeah.
And that was a red card, so yeah, he is just Grixis, or splashing red, or splashing blue, or one of those. Whatever it is, it's a weird draw for him, which is good for us. Okay, that's much better. Interestingly, because we are missing land drops,
Yeah.
say for example we draw another 2-drop here,
Mm-hmm.
we can actually Devour in Flames and play the 2-drop, so it's almost like a weird kind of ramp effect as well.
Do have that red landfall card too.
Yeah, unfortunately we just drew a land,
Oh.
which is probably the worst draw.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to Devour in Flames here though. Just want to keep the beatdowns on.
Yep.
Which red landfall guy? Oh, the
What?
the 4/3 embodiment of.
What are you talking about? I missed what you said.
I was asking which red landfall guy you were talking about. Embodiment of
Yes,
Rage.
yes,
That's
yes,
the one, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is red mana. And he's playing a Sifter of Skulls. Not what we want to see.
No.
That's pretty good though.
That is quite good.
Let's just attack both here.
Ooh.
Cool. He couldn't really not block, I suppose.
Wrecked.
He is wrecked.
I don't know. I feel like 12 life is perfectly comfortable considering the board he's looking at.
Well, he'd be going to 8 if he didn't block that.
But that's a very ominous red mana.
There's the oath.
Oh, okay.
Taking out the spider, presumably. And we draw embodiment,
Oh.
forest. Awkward. I will play a land because why not?
We're just taking the scenic route.
Yeah, this is going to be a while.
Get it?
Oh, grasp of darkness.
Eesh.
Okay, well, at least we still have our Oath of Chandra for all the planeswalkers in our deck.
Yep.
What does this even do? Beginning of each end step, if a planeswalker enters the battlefield under your control,
Shock.
deals 2 damage to each opponent.
Oh, each opponent, sorry. That's even worse.
It doesn't even hit a creature.
No.
Flavor text. Cataracts. Not terrible, I suppose.
No,
if we draw
it's
one
fine.
of the blue sources, it's okay. That's going to be a problem very soon.
Hey, he's only on 5.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, do we even play this land? I think at this point we might start holding them for embodiment.
Yep. Or play that bluff game.
Yeah, I think he's still attacking.
Let's see.
He's not. Oh my god, he's not doing much either though.
I mean, we're just getting unlucky. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
He's got 5 cards in hand. He could just be kind of thinking, well, I don't need to play anything else if they're not doing anything else. But yeah, we got nothing going on. Okay. I'm actually going to play one of these now.
Seriously? Oh.
4 lands in a row is rough. We're running 17 in this deck.
Okay. Yeah, it's not bad.
4 on a Soto is a very good card. And we're taking some beats. And we're drawing a Embodiment. Okay, that's not bad at all. This only lasts till end of turn? Yes.
You didn't skip the Summoner Set Mountain Haste, did you?
I'm sorry?
Oh, yeah.
It always gives haste anyway.
Does it? Okay, great.
That's exactly why.
Yeah.
It can be very awkward to kind of go, was that the land I played this turn? Spatial Contortion in response. Okay. Not much we can do about that.
No.
But we still get to attack with a 3/3 this turn. And isn't that really what counts?
Man, that mountain's bigger than a bear. That's a magic.
That's an interesting sentence,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I said a magic. That doesn't really... It's not a very surprising sentence. That mountain is bigger than a bear. But the bear climbed over the mountain. I think we're just dead if he has land here. No. That'd be 7, wouldn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Deep Fathom Skulker. Oh boy. Well, we just died. Now, we held on surprisingly well for multi 5.
Hey, you could draw the
Oh no, we're super dead. We're super dead.
What's the 7 drop?
Serpentine Spike.
There you go.
Actually, Serpentine Spike would get us back into this game. He would still have 6 cards in hand, and we would have 2 lands, and it just wouldn't go super great. We can technically survive here, but we're super dead.
Can we? You don't have blue mana.
Oh, I don't have blue mana. Well, okay. So that was round 1. That was round 3, I suppose, but round 1 with this particular iteration of the deck. And we'll see you for the next one. Okay. Round 2/4, right? Run the die roll. See what we got. Oh, come on, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Come on. We can't keep that.
We got Surge, man. You just got to draw the Forcible.
Gataxian Probes.
Yeah. Probe, that's even better.
We got a mulligan this, right?
Yeah. Well, that got better.
That got worse.
What are you talking about?
We've only 1 land.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
We can't cast any of the spells in our hand.
Of course we can.
We need... If like...
Do you try and play spells when you play Magic?
This was a forest, this hand would be excellent.
It would be okay.
Sure. Fine. Sure. Yeah. Cool. No, we're not good. Yes. Perfect.
Yeah.
Might be the best multi 4 I've ever seen, but it is still a multi 4, which is unfortunate.
Bad karma in a previous life or something.
I must have done. I must have like kicked a puppy. Alright. Invoker. Look, we got a 2-drop. We got a 2-drop. We've got a removal spell. We've got a Blighted Cataract. What could make this hand better?
Cataract if I couldn't actually see the hand?
That would be better. What do we got? Zada's Commando. Well, we've got an Alpha Chandra for that.
Fuck you and your Commando. Beastmaster.
Beastmaster's not ideal.
That's not 6 mana. What are you talking about? And there it shall sit for the rest of the game. Oh man, he's playing Jund. That's kind of scary.
I wonder.
Oh, Jund and colourless. That's brave.
Yeah, I mean we're playing rogue and colourless.
Fair. And it's gone so well so far.
Yeah. The multi-4 really helped. Really helped.
I mean, it kind of adds an element of, excitement.
It's like
What
a
am I gonna
handicap.
draw?
Yeah.
Is it going to be good? Is it going to be a land? That's not
God.
good. That's very, very bad.
That's a great card.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's that can that we needed.
Well, we're one off playing our Beastmaster now.
Yeah.
It's funny. We mulligan to 4. We haven't missed a land drop.
No, but we haven't exactly curved either.
No, we haven't done anything.
Hey, what are you talking about? We got a bear. Oh.
Saddleback.
That's alright. That's.
He's got a 4/5 Seed Guardian.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's not good.
Which does, in fairness, die to our 5/5.
Yeah, but isn't that the one that leaves the thing behind?
Leaves
there's nothing in his bin.
It'll leave a 2/2 behind.
Does he creature cards in his graveyard?
He has a Zadis Commando in the graveyard.
Ah, okay.
It'll leave a 2/2 behind. That's not the end of the world. Ooh.
Well, multi-4, it was, we did well. We gave it a good shot,
If a creature dealt damage this way would die this turn, exile it instead. Unfortunately, we can't kill Seed Guardian with that. Because it only goes up to 4.
Did you want to leave it there till turn 7?
Well, we're going to play the Beastmaster.
No.
Before we play the Spike.
Oh, that's big.
Deathless Behemoth.
That's big.
Sack 2 Scions, get it back from your graveyard. 6 mana, 6/6 vigilance. Oh, good!
Oh, jolly.
Oh, this chumps, I suppose.
It certainly does.
Let's get that island.
Did you put one island in the deck?
Yeah.
Okay.
You bet I did. I got one island there. I've got an Unknown Shores. I've got a Holdout Settlement, and I've got the Lone Larva.
Yeah.
For 2 blue cards, we've got 4 blue sources. We actually have to chump here, or we die.
Yeah, I think we're a bit shagged.
Well, we don't. I guess we're gonna jump. We should do it like this.
It's not on the block 6.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, I just mean we should put this here just in case of combat tricks.
Yes.
But you're right, we should block the 6/6. I like the way you think.
3, 4, 5. Okay, we're still 2 mana off the Spike. That's not good.
Spike doesn't do anything here.
You are absolutely right.
Oh my god!
Okay.
On the plus side, now if we kill the Seed Guardian, it doesn't get any. Doesn't get a token. Oh, he does. It's a 0/0 though. No, it'll be a 1/1. It'll be a 1/1 because this Seed Guardian will be dead. Oh, we knew we were drawing that. We knew we were drawing that, and we are just dead, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right. Game 2. Game 2.
Yeah, it'll be better this time.
It'll be much better. We won't mull to 4 this time.
No, we won't. We will mull to 3.
No, we'll keep a 7-card hand. We'll keep a great 7-card hand.
Okay. Can I hold you to keeping the first 7 cards that come off?
No, we'll keep a great 7-card hand. I'm not going to keep, Island and 6 red and green cards. Now I've said that, that's going to be our draw, isn't it?
Yeah. Come on, muffin.
You eating a muffin? Having a muffin? I've got a muffin. I've got a half-eaten muffin.
Alright.
That I didn't want to keep eating during the filming of the video.
Alright, just me then. Yeah.
Just you. Yeah, this seems great.
Ah, perfect.
This is really good.
Perfect. Ah.
Vow Redeemer, we might be able to eat something with that.
Like my muffin.
We might be able to eat something like your muffin.
Mm-hmm.
Let's play this. And that's fine. That's fine, especially considering
Yep, not bad.
we don't have a 4th land just yet. Stalking Drone, I'm going to hemorrhage immediately. Immediately. That thing's so good. Stalking Drone is fantastic. We have one in here that we haven't seen yet. And I think, depending on the draw,
Cataract is
Cataract's
fine.
decent.
No. No.
Cataract's fine.
Yeah.
But I am just going to play the Redeemer here, almost no matter what. Seas Lantern's fine.
That thing is flat?
Yeah, that's why it's good.
Sweet.
It does the whole cast trigger thing as well.
Nice.
We don't have colourless to pay, and it wouldn't do anything even if we did. There's no reason to play the Cataract yet.
Smash.
Just smash.
Ow. That's what he said.
That is what he said. We've got the Devour and the Vines to fight for the board.
That's big.
Embodiment. I think we just hit with the... Well, we can attack first, interestingly enough.
Yeah, we can, because they've got the vines.
We have the Vines.
Wait. Is vines not just going to do nothing here?
Well, it's going to be +1/+2. This is a 4/4. This is a 3/3. So if he blocks,
3/3.
we
Okay.
can Vines and
Save it.
eat it.
It never fails to amuse me how many people block in these situations.
Yeah, I know. Like, I mean, people do bluff. People do bluff. And, like, if we had nothing here, you know. Might have been incorrect to use the Devourer there. It's possible we should have just passed and let him attack, and we could have like surprised him with the Vines, and then we would have gotten the Beastmaster next turn.
Sure.
Baloth Null is unfortunate.
Yeah. Okay, so vines wasn't the worst idea.
Yeah, because we now can't get through that anymore.
No, but you wouldn't have been able to vines either. Sure, okay.
We can still attack.
Yeah, you're gonna block now? Oh! Why?
I mean, yeah, if we were bluffing last time, if he thought we were bluffing last time, if he thought we weren't bluffing last time, he shouldn't have blocked this time.
I mean, I just feel like I'd rather... I don't get that at all.
It's a weird play.
It's a really weird play. Oh! Another embodiment.
Well, no, he Baloth Nulled it back.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay, cool.
I'm not going to use the Vines to stop the land, because it's not going to be a creature at the end of this turn. I'll just take 3.
Yep. Seems fair.
Stalking Drum.
Another one. Jesus.
Again, he Baloth Null. Do you know what Baloth Null does?
No!
Baloth Null, when it enters the battlefield, you get 2 creatures from your graveyard back to your hand.
Okay.
We're 1 land off Spike here.
4, 5, 6, yeah.
So I'm just going to Beastmaster and pass.
I kind of wanted to attack again just to see.
Just to see if he blocked. he would have absolutely blocked. If he double blocks, that's terrible for us.
It is, yeah. But it would
like we have to 2 for 1 ourselves if he double block.
Yeah. Fair enough. 10, 2, 4, 6, 7. Ooh.
Yeah, if we draw 1 more land, then we get to wipe his board.
Yeah.
Doesn't that thing? That deals 4. Okay. That makes sense then.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, I thought it dealt 5. I got confused with that. Okay, Loam Larva's okay.
End of the world.
If we Loam Larva for the island, and that gives us access to the Cataract after the Spike as well.
Yep. Oh man, we can't vines though.
That is the only issue. But
I'm really sad right now.
I don't think we need to Vines.
It would have been so funny.
How do you mean?
It's just like, well, you thought we were bluffing with all those combat tricks. Here's another one.
Yeah. We do have like 3 combat tricks in here. But yeah, Spike should be excellent here.
Yeah, I agree. Unless he somehow haste
Or if he Lagax.
Yes.
Or in Reef Hydra. What?
Okay.
It's a 6
That's
mana
not
5/5
good.
trample. That's pretty good.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Not good for us, I mean.
Indeed.
Did you get the land up? We did. What else would he be doing?
Alright, but we know we're drawing a land.
Uh-huh.
We know we're going island. And wiping these out.
Hang on. Does damage end at phases or turn?
Turn.
Ah.
So, yeah, no, we're going to spike.
How big is the Hydra?
Hydra's a 6/6.
What if he blocked the Hydra?
What do you mean?
What if you swung?
If I swing with the Beastmaster?
Swing with something that he can only block with the Hydra, but the Hydra would survive?
If I swing with the Beastmaster, then the obvious block is the Hydra.
Yeah.
If he blocks with the Hydra, I can Vines and kill it.
Yeah.
If he blocks, what's the other block that he can make? He could block Embodiment and Stalking Drone, or Embodiment and Invoker. I think the problem arises when he blocks with... Actually, if he blocked with
The Hydra
and the Drone...
Yeah.
Actually, Drone can be a 3/4. Drone can be a 3/4 at the moment. Maybe it is correct to just attack.
Because even if worst case scenario
Well, if he blocks
happens,
with the...
you should be able to spike the Hydra.
No, he can block with Insight and Stalking Drone.
You think he'll double block?
I think he would double block. I would double block. But the problem is now we can't actually kill...
Well, the problem is we're left
everything.
with a 7/7 Hydra in play that's going to get bigger and it's got trample and it's going to kill it.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You didn't put the Scar from Existence in, did you?
No.
Yeah. So there's literally nothing we have that'll remove that. And that
So you think it's an attack here?
I think you've got to force him to make... I think you've got to force a screw up. Because otherwise that Hydra is single-handedly going to kill it. There's nothing. Is there anything we have
That can kill the Hydra?
that can kill a 7/7 that could become an 8/8?
No. Okay, I'll make the attack.
Because, I mean, either he fucks up and this works out really well for us, or he doesn't, and I don't know, there's not really a whole lot we could do about that 7/7 anyway.
I think, like I say, the correct block is Embodiment of Insight, Stalking Drone. Or you could do nothing, take the damage. Alright, I feel like we need to spike here.
Yeah.
The issue being Stalking Drone is going to live. Because you can just activate the Seer's Lantern.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could also not spike.
Okay. Take 7.
Well, I wouldn't be taking... I would be using Vines.
Oh, I see. Take
And
the Hydra out and then...
Hydra would die
Spike.
to Beastmaster plus
Like that
Vines. It would have to be Vine... Because if he plays a land,
Yeah.
it'll have to be Vines on this and double block.
I still like that more.
It's so vulnerable to being blown out, though. That's my concern. I think I'd rather just kill guaranteed 2 of these.
And then save this... yeah, I think it's a risk either way. Yeah, sure.
Alright, I'm going to go 2 here, 3 here, 4 here. Maybe he screws up. Ah, he was F6! He was F6! He didn't save his drone! He didn't save his drone. Okay. That's great news. That's great news.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Right. That's the kind of mistake we needed.
Uh-huh. No, stop tapping. No, stop. 4 is enough. Oh, no, stop it.
Stone Fury's not great for us. No, he does have that 7/7. And to be honest, not a ton we can do about that. Wait, it's an 8/8 at this stage, is it?
Trample.
Oh, if that land is a forest, put 2 counters on, so we played a forest there. Okay. I missed that bit. So it is an 8/8. And there's not a lot in our deck that can beat an 8/8.
was really hoping you'd block.
Yeah, that would have been ideal. So we're going to jump here and we're going to activate the cataract. Let's see what we draw.
Brute strength 3, 4, 5? Yeah, no.
Oh wait, do we not just... We do die to a land because he can activate the Blighted Fen. I forgot about that. But I'm making this block. So far this field isn't going great.
No!
So far so slightly awkward. There's that Seed Guardian. Let's just do this.
So Ross, Black Books.
Black Books?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's time we sat down and talked about your one-day trial. Oh yeah? Well, it's not going very well. You're fired.
Okay. What do we got? What do we got?
Oof. No.
I think we probably just die. The problem is we can't stop an 8-8 trample. Or the 3-4. Got 6 mana to work with.
Nothing that saves us.
Yeah. There's no way this works. Alright. Well. We do have one more match to go. We can give that a go, see if we can claw back some semblance of self-respect from this. We will see you in round 3. Alright. So far, it's been a little bit of a disaster. So we decided to change some things around. I told Stephen to get out of here. No, he had to leave. He had to go home. It's a bit late where we are. So we're going to be doing this one solo. But yeah, we're going to keep this hand. It's pretty good. 2-drop, 3-drop combat trick. That's a slightly better 3-drop to play on 3, I think. We'll see. Depends on his plays. Beast Caller Savant. Interesting. 2 mana, 1/1 haste. Sick. Alright. So he's got potential 4-drop next turn. Green-blue tends to play colorless in this format. There it is. Void Attendant. Not bad. Okay, so we'll start with a land, and then we'll make a decision from there, I think. I think we're just going to attack. Now, options. We could try and flash block the Void Attendant with the Val Redeemer. That actually seems pretty good. Yeah, we'll just pass here. Worst case scenario, we end-step the Void Attendant. Or the Val Redeemer. Lantern, okay. Excellent. We cannot pay colorless. Wouldn't do anything even if we could. Go for a block here. Excellent. Just eat the Void Attendant for free. That's brilliant. That's exactly what we were wanting to do. Here, once again, I think I'll just start with a land. It will be attacking for 6 here. And I think just following it up with the Predator. Could be going for a Whisk Away here. Only cast creature spells. Void Grafter we can get through with... He's just going for the block here. The question is, do I want to Sure Strike now? Or do I want to Hemorrhage after damage? I think I actually want to go for the Reality Hemorrhage. Sure Strike might be a little bit more useful. I think I made a mistake there. I think what I should have done is Reality Hemorrhaged this in response to the trigger when it wasn't hexproof, and then use Sure Strike to get through, and that would have used my mana better for the turn. I am actually going to Sure Strike here. The only reason for that is then I can hold up Reality Hemorrhage and possibly use it during his next turn. It is possible that I want to upkeep the Reality Hemorrhage. That would leave him with 5 mana instead of 6. But I'm actually not going to do that. Could Instead Hemorrhage? I wonder, is that worth doing at all? Did not attack with it. I'm actually just going to go for it here. I do want to use my mana. Negate's interesting. Negate's very interesting, actually. I'm surprised by that. We'll go for a land here. Excellent. And then we just go for a Valakut Predator. He hasn't really done a ton this game. He's made a lot of mana. Okay, there's a white card. No, he just wanted to use... wanted to use the Beast Caller. Oh, and then the Saddleback. Okay. That makes sense. So I'm going to use the Oath, I'm going to play the Free Runner. The question is what I'm going to use the Oath on. I think my play might actually be just attack with everything. Yeah, okay, this works out quite well for me. I'm going to do that. We are unfortunately 2 for winning ourselves here, but we are taking out the 2/5 unblockable Ingester. That was definitely going to be a problem for us. I'm gonna get the Surge out of Free Runner as well. So that leaves us with a much stronger board than his. He's got one draw step. Well, he has technically more than one draw step, but it'd be very difficult for him to put up a defense that matters there. Again, he didn't do a whole lot that game. So let's just submit and try again. Okay. I'm very happy with this hand. Well, we may get there someday. At this point in the game, kind of a blank. That's definitely not a blank though, that's a very good draw. Dimensional Infiltrator. I won a couple of games of Sealed recently by just milling my opponents out with a Dimensional Infiltrator. Just, you can activate it in response to its own ability. You can activate its ability in response to the ability, so you can put it on the stack, like on end step 4 times. Say you have that much land and that much colorless mana. You can end step the ability 4 times, holding priority each time. And then even if they flip a land at some point, you still get to mill 4 cards. So it's cool if you're going for kind of an endgame push with it. Not a super efficient way to close out the game, but it is a way to close out the game, which sometimes you just need. We will play a land here. Okay, I will still sure strike this. Like, it seems like a sort of a weak thing to use a sure strike for, just the extra point of damage. But that's going to block my snapping narrative forever if I don't get rid of it. And I do have the Devouring Flames to deal with something a little bigger. Thieves' Lantern is fine. Seems completely reasonable. Great. Great. Just kind of deals with that. The ability on Dimensional Infiltrator is a bit of an odd duck, because if you don't really want to just end step it in a situation like this, unless you really, really want the process. But end stepping the ability here, if I flip a land, I suppose it's not really doing much on the board. Maybe that's just correct. Goblin Free Runner enter the Exile Zone. That's fine. What's this now? Beastmaster. Question is, do I make this block? I think I actually do. He doesn't make the attack though. That's fine. Okay, so we are going to Devour and Flames the Beastmaster and be quite happy about it. We are another land off the Serpentine Spike, and we don't get the Path Warden this turn, but the Stalking don't drone. Yeah, excuse me, let me try that again. The stalking drone draw was very good. Attacks, I can erase this. Because it meant we had to play this turn along with the Devouring Flames. It slowed us down by a turn in terms of the Path Warden, but I suppose unless we just draw nothing but lands now, then the fact that we're behind a turn on the spike isn't super relevant. Okay, that worked out not that well for us. Because we probably would have, like, we have to draw 2 more lands in order to be able to play the spike. We probably would have been delayed by a turn anyway. Now, I may be eating my words here, but I still think it was 100% correct. 2. Use the Devour. Our own Path Warden, I will absolutely trade off if he offers it to me. We have a much stronger board presence after that trade. He has enough mana to activate the Cataract. He did not offer the trade. That's fine. He only has 1 card in hand. Oh my. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, that changes things ever so slightly. Not enormously, but ever so slightly. I am still going to attack with the Beastmaster. I'm still not going to attack with an Ireland. Doesn't change that aspect of things hugely. He can He can trade with his Path Warden, or he can take 5. If he was happy making that trade, he should have attacked, I believe. Alright, next I'm going to play the Loam Larva and go and get the island. And next turn we're going to Serpentine Spike, I believe. Oh my! I didn't think of that at all. That was very silly of me. Yeah, of course, that was on board, and I really should have thought of that. Now, how is that not back in his hand? Oh, it's a May ability. Okay. I didn't realize that was a May ability. That's interesting. So that is just strict upside. Should really know what my cards do, or what the cards do. Okay, what's the perfect outcome here? He could play something with 3 toughness. No. Hold Out Sun will let me play Serpentine Spike, but I actually don't know if I want to. I could deal 2 to the Loam Larva, 3 to the Infiltrator, and 4 to the Stalking Drone. That might just be the best line. Well, it is a 2-for-1 still. 2 here, 3 here, 4 here. I'm going to give it a go. I was not aware that Dimensional Infiltrator's ability was a May. tense moment. Will it resolve? Oh, he can activate the ability a couple times. Advanced Infiltrator. Right. Okay, so none of that was ideal. I kind of keep missing on board stuff. There's Infiltrator again. Which on its own I think we can race. There goes our own. Stalking Drone as well. That's now exiled if that's relevant. I don't think he'll ever need to process more than 3. But the fact that we had to exile our own Stalking Drone to kill it with a spike isn't ideal. Exert Influence is a very powerful card. He's cracking the Cataract. Seems like it's about time. Somewhat relevantly now only has one colourless source. Unsure whether that will matter. But it is something to bear in mind. Yeah, it's down to kind of a race now. He has 4 cards in hand to our none, and he didn't play a land after cracking the Cataract. So I have to imagine it's all business. Do you know? Oh dear. And that's just terrible news. Okay. He can add instant speed, go and get an island, and tap something else down. He has his own Stalking Drone as well. I don't really have a good plan to deal with this. Okay. So there's no way for him to get colorless mana that I can see at this moment in time. So the question is, can we kill this with an attack here? Now, because one thing we could do here is just oath the Dimensional Infiltrator, and then we are not dead next turn. That's one way of doing things. Another option is attack with Embodiment and oath the Guardians after damage. But then he'll have a 3/4 that we can't really deal with. And a 2/1 that will kill us in 3 turns. I think what I need to do here is just try and survive this turn by killing the Dimensional Infiltrator right now. And draw a land, maybe? God, this card's powerful. There's the island. He just gets to lock down the embodiment. Believe that was going to happen at the beginning of combat anyway. Possibly should have gone to begin combat and sort of force his hand. I think I'm dead here. I don't think a land goes a long way to saving me. Because you're either going to have lands or spells, and both are kind of bad. Crawler can block, which is basically all it needs to do. He has us on a 2-turn clock with Guardians. I think this one might be going to game 3. Yeah, there's nothing we can do here. Let's see what the draw is. Forest. So we'll have 3-3-1-3, both very blockable. 3-3 with trample. Yeah, doesn't get the job done, unfortunately. Alright. Let's do a game 3. Possibly considering a plummet here. So 2 very relevant flyers. Possibly better than a brute strength. Vines is good. Let's give that a go. I do like the leagues a lot though. I like not kind of having to sit around between rounds, and I like not committing. I think the biggest one of the reasons, now part of it is, you know, I've had a bit of troubles with the software in the past. This is a good hand. It's not a great hand, but it's a good hand. Part of the reason I don't play a ton of Magic Online is it's rare that I have 2.5 to 3 hours where I can say for 100% certain that I can just sit down and play. And that's kind of what joining a draft kind of commits you to. Whereas with the leagues, you can just kind of, you know, play it by ear. One match here, one match there. I do like it as a... I'm very glad it exists. What's his 2? Hedron Crawler? That's fine. And we'll be attacking and playing the Akum Flameseeker. A couple options next turn depending on what sort of lands we draw. Or if we draw land realistically. And of course depending on his plays. I don't really subscribe to the bolt the bird strategy in limited. Tempo is not as important as it can be in constructed. I'm going to make my attacks first here. Before I do anything at all. Redeemer. Okay, so he's going to block the weird. Don't know why he did that. Okay, so he blocks the 2/2 here. Unfortunately, let that happen. And then I believe Reality Hemorrhage. And we don't have the second red to surge the free runner. So not exactly what we were hoping to see there. But I think cleaning up that 3/3 made sense. Void Attendant. Okay. So there's a play here. There's a couple of plays here that make sense to me. I'm going to attack again. Okay, that's actually fine by me. I'm going to play the Embodiment of Fury then. One thing I was considering there was if he let that through. What on earth is this? Okay, well. What I was considering there was using Devouring Flames, picking up my mountain, playing the mountain, and then playing the free runner with Surge. But in fact, that's just going to be my play this turn. I'm perfectly fine with that trade. The 3/2 for the 2/3. So we need to in fact do this. Choose this as the target, make sure we pick up this. Play our land for the turn. And play the free runner with Surge. So something like, I think the best draw on the deck right now is Prophet of Distortion. That's probably fair to say. Okay, happy enough to pass here. Yeah, Prophet of Distortion would be excellent. Just start drawing cards, generating advantage. Saddleback. I may just kill that and respond. Oh no, I don't need to. I don't need to. If he attacks with it, I can Void Grafter and eat it. In fact, though, what I'm going to do is save my free runner from this removal spell. Man, I don't think I've ever done that before. I've used Void Grafter to eat an attacker plenty of times, but using a Void Grafter to stop a removal spell is not something I've had the pleasure of doing yet. I'm going to make both of these attacks. Just have a think about that. Yeah, both of these attacks are great. With the Reality Hemorrhage. Blocking order doesn't really matter, but if we don't manage to kill that, then I will want that to die first. It's not actually hugely important which of these I target with the Reality Hemorrhage in this particular instance. But we do just get to 2-for-1 on board here, and that is wonderful. Feels hard to come back from. Of course, there's any number of plays you could have that will stabilize this board. Guardians of Tzim. It's the first one that springs to mind. Exert Influence is another one. He is, however, low on life. I will be attacking here. And I will be playing a Maw of Kozilek. And there we go. So we did not go 0-5 in that sealed league. We went 1-4. Not the best start. I'm sure Dennis is gonna give me a good kicking. But I will explain to him that I had a higher win rate than he did in the rounds that he played. So, thank you for watching. If you want to see any more, you can check us out on youtube.com/Windmill/MTG. All the links are in the description and whatever. We're on here every 2 weeks. Thank you very much to MTGO Academy for hosting us, and we will